Hello everyone, so welcome back. So in this lecture, we'll be studying these questions in a faster manner. Why? Because I have given you all the background what I have to give you. Now I'll be going very fast because this is rapid revision and I don't want to waste your time. Okay. Describe training methods suitable for small and marginal farmers. Okay, and agricultural laborers and the contribution of SHG in agriculture development. This we have already discussed. Okay. This was asked in 2020. Okay. So what are the trainings we are using for these people? First is hands-on demonstration. Okay, it's practical demonstration, hands-on demonstration, highly for small and marginal farmers. Okay, uh, who may not have the formal education. Okay, so what we do demonstration we do like field demonstration or any method demonstration. Okay, by which the agriculture technology can be disseminated. Next is farmers field school. Okay, here what we do organize farmers to learn together in the field. Okay, because that is this school for them, wherein they can learn some specified topics or some specified practice can be learned. Next is farmers field visit. What we do exposure visit. We will visit to some progressive farmers, okay, who are doing some new, or we visit some institutes which are working and doing something like some ICR institutes or some state agriculture university or something like that. Okay, and we will share the best practices for them in the field only. And another is workshop and training sessions, like in KVKs, we do that. Okay, and also we use audio visual aids because they are small and marginal. That's what they are concentrating. Okay, who form the maximum percentage in our system. Okay, so that needs to be focused. Next is like mobile based training. Okay, we have, I told you, many apps which are there, which will help them. Okay, and also demonstration plots. Okay, demonstration plots are similar to the field plots, wherein the farmer's land allows them to experience the impact of new practices. Okay, we make some plot in KVK or in some farmer's field, and we bring farmers to see that. Next is farmer field school. Okay, these schools combine classroom teaching with practical demonstration. Okay, and next we are saying about the contribution of SHGs. Okay, so maybe if you are writing this, okay, this question, maybe in the introduction you can write, okay, who are having less than 2.5 acre of land or less than 1 hectare. Okay, they are considered like marginal farmers. Okay, and another data you can remember is like 47.3 percentage. Okay, of the land. Okay, are owned by small and marginal farmers. Okay, but they form the highest proportion. Like 86 percentage of farmers in India are small and marginal, but out of which only 47.3 are like the total land holding. So another 14%. Okay, they are holding up to 53%. Here you can see the inequality. When you can write in the inclusive growth chapter, how inclusiveness is not there in the major sector because around 50 to 60 percentage of the population depend on agriculture. And if we have this much of inequality, what you will do? And also you can relate it with the land reforms chapter, okay, in the GS. Then we have access to credit. Okay, SHGs, they provide credit and other machineries and input also. Okay, and also they can provide training and capacity building. They help in market linkages by all these processes. Okay, or NRM, social empowerment. Okay, linkage and entrepreneurship development, as I told you, linkage with government schemes. SHGs all promote these things. Okay, not only microcredit, microfinance, but using that they can form some associations and that will help them. Okay, and they play a crucial role. Next is the question on landless agriculture laborers. What are the steps taken? Okay. So we have around 14.43 crore as per the 2011 census. We have 14.43 crore of landless laborers. Okay, landless laborers who are there. And you should remember that these landless laborers belong to the marginal sections mostly. Okay, so these are all like interrelated. Okay, so they are belonging to marginal sections, and that's why there is a lot of issues and unemployment and other problems. Okay, so agriculture laborers, they are the ones who face the real issues. Okay, and because they lack knowledge, resources, and they usually come from a very marginal socioeconomic background, caste, and all. So they are easily suppressed in the society. So the policy should be to empower them. Next, like is lack of land ownership. What is the reason? Because of lack of land ownership. You can relate it with lack of land reforms. Proper land reforms are not followed in our country. Didn't happen. Low and unstable income because they are not sure of the income. Maybe seasonal variations are there. Okay, in some seasons they will get work. Next is lack of social security. They don't have any social security, or they are easily prone to the stress. Like in COVID times, they are the first to be affected because there is no work. Uh, they are like daily wages. Okay, limited access to credit without any collateral. Nobody will give credit. Okay, exploitation of labor practices. We don't have any labor laws for them. It can lead to a thing like slavery because they are forced to work as like bonded laborers. Okay, and lack of education and skill that is known and migratory lifestyle. They move from one place to another. Okay, so what government steps they have taken, like Manrega is there. Okay, skill development programs. Government is doing a lot of skill development. Okay, um, Skill India. Okay, Skill India we have, and also we are providing some like promoting SRGs, which are indirectly helping the small and handless laborers. Okay, and also we have Atal Pension Yojana. Okay, and like rural housing schemes like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, that is also helping them, and like crop insurance schemes. Okay, so it's generally for the landed farmers, but the thing is, uh, like for example, if they take some lease and all, social security schemes, okay, like Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, all these things are very important. Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, this may be useful for you in GS also. Okay, livelihood promotion schemes like NRLM, okay, mainly NRLM and our Manrega. And land reforms need to be done proper. That is not possible right now, but it should have been done. And awareness and welfare programs, okay, like NGOs, government agencies are doing it. Okay. Despite all these things, landless laborers are having a lot of issues. Continued effort and policy dimensions needs to be worked upon. Okay. Next question which we will be discussing was asked in 2022 about participatory rural appraisal. Okay. What happens in participatory rural appraisal? For example, in a village, we try to understand what are the issues in the village. Okay. And how do we understand? Not that we go and do that. Even in UPSC, okay, in IAS or our civil services training, okay, uh, there is an field, what do you say, village visit scheme. Okay, in training we have village visit. Okay, so in village visit, even officers are taught to do PRA. Okay, by PRA only you will know what you will know. What is their condition of the farmers, condition of the society. What is it? So this is like the okay PRF. This is basic. You should know and what it is, And we are taking not that this is an what do you say top down approach. Top down means uh, like what we think we are doing, but in bottom up approach means we are taking the suggestions of the people there and making our plan. Okay. So this is like an farmers need identification of community development in rural areas. It's a bottom-up approach of participatory approach in which we involve the local communities in decision making. Okay, ensuring their needs and priorities are accurately addressed. Okay, here's PRA is how we do. Okay, and also we have the community and experts also will be there. Okay, because uh, we have like our own experts and the farmers will also act as experts for us in that village. They are the one who knows what we need and what we don't know, what are the issues. And everything. So what we do here, participatory tools are there. like social mapping, transient walk. Transient walk means we just walk in the village and see what are the issues, whether they have pond, whether they have some health facilities like, mm, or they have some dairy. All these things we check and make a list. Okay, and seasonal calendars, what crops they grow and other things. Okay, and resource mapping. Resource mapping means whether they have the different resources in their village. Okay, like some marketing yard do they have? Okay, or shops they have. All these things we see. And next is social mapping. Social mapping means we see the social structure, relationship, and power dynamics of community. Like we create a map and we say that okay, which communities are in which place. Or we see, okay, maybe it may be the situation like scheduled caste community are 20%. Okay, the other backward class has some 40%. General are like 40%. Based on this, we'll know, okay, we need to focus on the scheduled caste communities, only 20%. Maybe in some villages it will be 60%. So we know that all our policies should be oriented towards the scheduled caste because they are the highest percentage. Okay, like that we will make. And transit walk. We walk through the village, okay, and look at the things as I told you. Next is seasonal calendars. I told you about the depict important agriculture activities like in this place, what do we do in Kharif? Kharif, we go for rice, sir. They will tell based on questionnaire. And Rabi, we go for some other crop. Okay, like mustard, we go, sir. Okay, based on that, we make a plan. Okay, and historical timelines. Okay, community's past experience. For example, when we went for our village visit, so for example, there was an Lepidoptera. Okay, attack. Okay, like in case of Spodoptera, sorry, Spodoptera attack. Okay, in case of potato, Spodoptera attack. Okay, what happens in Spodoptera attack, or it happened some 5 to 10 years back, and suddenly it happened. So all these things we know, and we will guide them in that way. Next is resource mapping. I told you resource mapping, community meeting and group discussions also we do, and facilitated dialogue. Uh, as it is a community-led approach, we take their knowledge also in decision making. Okay? And data validation and participatory action planning. Okay, based on the data which we have gathered, we will do the various methods and like we analyze the data and participatory action planning as it is in participatory approach. So what is the conclusion? By employing participatory rural appraisal, farmers are identified in a holistic and participatory manner. It ensures that they are better targeted uh, and what they need is provided to them. Okay, based on actual aspirations and the needs of the community are taken and community level approach. Okay, next we will see the extension training on agriculture production in India describe how adoption of educational approach will bring desirable change in stakeholder. Okay, this was asked in 2020 IFO session. Okay, so what are the impact of extension training on agriculture production? Okay, uh, this is a general topic. This we have discussed now, like even in our earlier question also, like what are the advantages? Indirectly, it is asking advantages. Okay, what is technology adoption, improvement crop management, livestock management, climate resilience, market linkage, improve income diversification. I'll not explain it, you know it. Okay, like women empowerment, inclusive learning, participatory decision making. Okay, and next, this is something new question, new topic. Okay, uh, adoption of educational approach to bring desirable change in stakeholders by following the different aspects. What is this educational approach? Like inclusive learning. Okay, wherein we are providing education, engaging all stakeholders, extension workers, policymakers, everyone. Okay, to ensure that we have an perspective knowledge integrated with agriculture, taking everyone into consideration. Next is participatory decision making, like taking uh, here we have an inclusive learning, but here inclusive learning. Okay, in the learning approach, but here in participatory decision making. In decision making, how we are utilizing every organ. Okay, then we have the process of continuous learning because it is a continuous process wherein both extension agents, farmers, all stakeholders need to upgrade their skill as per the need. Because you see what happens in, like for example, in KVK, they'll be suggesting some pesticides. Okay, but farmers will be much ahead. They know the trending ones. Okay, so our government agencies sometimes are not taking keeping pace with the private sector or the needs. Okay, Next is like building capacities. Okay, capacity building through training and workshops, knowledge exchange. Okay, within the stakeholders, and also we need to promote innovation. Okay, new technologies, and finally the sustainable development. Okay. In conclusion, this extension they help in enhancing the knowledge and skill of the farmer, decision making, and capacity building. Okay. Next question about institutional arrangement and mechanism for imparting training for extension workers in India. Okay. How do we impact the institutional arrangement and mechanism for imparting training program for the extension workers? Okay. So let's see how we are doing that. So this question is also important because this was asked in 2020. Okay. So indirect question is possible in 2023. Okay. So who are doing this extension workers? What they are asking the institutional one. Okay. Institutional structure. Here you can see institutional arrangement. What are the government government institutions like the agriculture universities, like the state agriculture universities are there. We have KVKs. Okay. State agriculture departments with AOs, AAOs, HOs. Okay, and we have at the manage, it is under the Ministry of Agriculture directly. Okay, they provide the extension services and knowledge dissemination. Okay, the Institute of Rural Development, they also provide different knowledge and disseminations. These things you can just remember and write. Okay, you know how to write. Okay, and next is non-government organizations. They are also working for helping in extension services. Okay, and National Agriculture Research Extension System. That means like the ICR based system. Okay, through their agriculture technology information centers. Okay, we have Ataris under ICR. All these things are working under government schemes and projects, online training platforms. Okay, many different, and also we have so many collaborative approaches, inter university, interstate, and all. Okay, just remember these headings. I may not explain these things because just saying the name only you can say rural development what they will do. Okay, they will make some focusing on some rural development, some schemes, and give some example. Okay. So institutional arrangement, imparting training to extension workers is a continuous profession. Okay, and these training initiatives play a crucial role in merging the gap between knowledge, skill, and motivation. Okay. Next